Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards. You are watching Lubed for December the 23rd, 2022, as the Edmonton Oilers get set to take on the Vancouver Canucks before going off for the Christmas break. Happy holidays to you all. Merry Christmas to you all. Stay safe, stay happy. Hopefully you're enjoying this time with family and friends and having a good time. Lots to talk about on this particular episode, as I'm going to go through some news and notes, some X factors from last night. What an amazing game. What an amazing game. I can't wait to dive into that. Also, the current standings. And then, of course, I'm going to dive into the Canucks game tonight and the statistical comparison. Let's start off with some news and notes, as Stuart Skinner has been signed an extension to the Edmonton Oilers for 3 years at $2.6 million per year. Love this deal. It's not exactly a crazy deal as far as price-wise goes or cap hit goes. And I think we have secured our future, at least for 3 years. With Stuart Skinner, of course, if he continues playing the way he does, after 3 years, we may be shelling out some big bucks to keep him, but we'll have to wait for that to transpire. Also, another bit of news and notes, and this was actually a bit of a disturbing stat that Dustin Nielsen brought up on the Oil Stream podcast with Tom Gazzola, is that per 60 minutes, Leon Draisaitl has the worst turnover rate at 4.6 turnovers per 60 minutes. Now, so let's understand this. This isn't per game. This is for every 60 minutes he plays, he turns over the puck 4.26 times in that time frame, which makes him third worst. This is a stat that Leo needs to clean up. You don't want to be labeled as third worst in the league. To put it into perspective, Connor McDavid is about 1.5 points below that. And considering Leon Draisaitl is a power forward and a big body and usually has the ability to close in the puck and keep the puck, I was surprised to see that stat. But that's the only downside I'm going to say, because on Wednesday night, the Edmonton Oilers played what could have been very well a flawless game. And it wasn't flawless because Dallas did score a few goals, but an amazing game against a very strong Dallas team, as Dallas is number one in the Central. An amazing game. There was lots of communication. The team was clicking. The team was gelling. The team was all united on pretty much all the aspects of the game. I was so impressed with the way they played and very pleased. And it's nice to know that hopefully they learned from that game. This is where you want them to learn of how to win. Because if they can continue like that, then they can string together some wins in 2023. And we're not going to be worried about where they are in the standings as they are close to the playoff cut line right now. So anyway, that's the only negative bit that I have for this particular episode, because it's Christmas and I want you guys to go into it with a smile on your face. We will talk more about this game that happened on Wednesday night, as Mattias Janmark, out of all people, gets 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. Nuge, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Cody Ceci, 5 hits. When Cody Ceci is making statistical contributions of that kind, that's something to talk about. So yeah, the Oilers played an amazing, amazing game. Let's go into the scoring summary. Now, unfortunately, this is something that's still trending with the Oilers in a negative manner. I said I was going to stop talking negative. Sorry, guys. Rube Hines gets the opening goal. So, again, the Oilers let in the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 Dallas, but literally a minute and 6 seconds later, Mattias Janmark ties it from Klim Kostin and Evan Bouchard. We ended the first period 1-1. We go into the second period where Wyatt Johnston gets his 9th from Mason Marchment and Jamie Benn. 2-1 Dallas. Ironically enough, a guy named Wyatt that's playing for a Texas-based NHL team. Interesting. Just saying. Then it's Zach Hyman tying it up on the power play, his 15th of the year from Tyson Barrie and Nugent Hopkins at 2:36. At 8:18, Nugent Hopkins gives the Edmonton Oilers the 3-2 lead. And this is from Janmark, his assist of the game. And then Tyler Seguin ties it, his 7th on the power play at 17:56 from Mason Marchment and Nils Lundqvist. We go 3-3 into the third period. Like I said, this was a good game. And this is where Warren Foegele gets the game-winning goal from Leon Draisaitl at 11:46. Connor McDavid caps the insurance run. His 29th from Cody Ceci and Puljujarvi. 5-3 Edmonton, and then an empty netter from Janmark to make it 6-3. There you have it. The Edmonton Oilers defeat the Dallas Stars quite handily in a game that they played really well positionally, mentally. I just think they did a lot of things right in this game, and I can honestly say I think this was the best game of the season thus far. That takes us now to the standings. As the Edmonton Oilers remain in 8th place, just behind, let me cue it up here, just behind the Colorado Avalanche in 38 points. Calgary has 36 points in 9th place. And the Oilers are 9 points back of the Vegas Golden Knights. So they gained a little bit on the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's get into the X Factors from last night.
Richardson to McGill, scores! The Edmonton Oilers have tied the game!
Here are your Edmonton Oilers X Factors for tonight.
Okay. The X Factors for tonight. When Matthias Janmark has a 3-point night, considering he was actually in the American League at the beginning of the season, you got to give him props for that. 2 goals, 1 assist. Yes, 1 goal was an empty netter, but still, if you want to say legit points, he had assist and a goal. He had a pretty good night. One thing I'm going to give is I'm going to give one of these X Factors to Woody, being very sneaky, because apparently, as the Edmonton Oilers were having their morning skate going into this game, he had the lines totally different. So going into the game, Dallas was kind of confused. I think the coaching staff was kind of confused because basically what they thought they were going to see coming out of the Oilers and the lineups that they were going to have to worry about, it changed everything, and I think it kind of threw Dallas for a bit of a head shake, like how do we correct ourselves now? And then the biggest one, and to be honest with you, last night I was debating saying that this would be the only X factor. Total team effort. Total team effort. This was so well played. I can't say enough about this game. I even went on to a group text texting my friends last night about how amazing this game was. They wanted me to release this video right away, but there's a process. I got to dig up stats. I got to dig up all the content I want to talk about. So that now brings us to the Edmonton Oilers and the Vancouver Canucks. That's going to happen tonight. It's the last game before the Christmas break. Just some of the trending notes the Canucks have. They are 4-0 in the last 4 versus the Pacific, so that's a positive. They are 6-0 in their last 6 road games. But they are also 0-5 in the last meetings with the Edmonton Oilers. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, so let's break down the statistical comparisons for this game tonight. As the Edmonton Oilers' current record is 18-14-2. The Canucks are 13-15-3. The Oilers' the home games for the Oilers are 9-8-1. So the Oilers haven't been playing stellar at home. Meanwhile, Vancouver's road games are 8-6-2. So there's a little bit of an edge to the Canucks on that thing. Last 10, Edmonton are 5-3-2. The Canucks are 5-5. The Oilers are currently on a 1-game winning streak, whereas the Canucks are currently on a 2-game losing streak. As far as the offensive stats go, Vancouver is 10th in the league with goals, averaging 3.29 per game. The Edmonton Oilers are 3rd in the league, averaging 3.65. When it comes to shots on goals, Vancouver Canucks are 22nd in the league with 30. The Oilers are 12th in the league with 32.2. The power play percentage, Vancouver actually has a pretty decent power play. They are 8th in the league at 25.9. The Edmonton Oilers still king of the hill at 33.1. When it comes to face-off percentages, the Vancouver Canucks are tied for 17th at 49.7. The Edmonton Oilers are tied for 19th at 49.4. The shooting percentage, this one goes to the Edmonton Oilers as well, as they are 4th place with 11.3. The Canucks are 9th place with 11. When it comes to the defensive stats, Vancouver is 30th in the league for goals allowed, averaging 3.9 per game. The Edmonton Oilers are tied for 22nd, averaging 3.41. Shots allowed, Vancouver is 22nd in the league with 32.5. The Edmonton Oilers are 32.5. The Edmonton Oilers are 24th in the league with 32.6. When it comes to the penalty minutes, the Vancouver Canucks are 26th in the league with 11. The Edmonton Oilers are 13th in the league with 8.5. And when it comes to the penalty kill percentage, the Vancouver Canucks are dead last, killing only 67% of their penalties. The Edmonton Oilers are 26, killing 72.7%. When it comes to goaltenders, they have Spencer Martin listed. He has a 9-5-1 record, 3.60 goals against average, 885 save percentage, no shutouts. Stuart Skinner has a 10-8-1 record, 284 goals against average, and a 913 save percentage as well, no shutouts. Well, guys, that is about all I have for you tonight. You may have noticed I'm changing a bit of the format. I am going to try to release these videos now on game day at noon Mountain Standard Time, just so I can get enough time to collaborate all my information together and put a good video together. And it's more or less catering towards the preview video. I will talk, obviously, about the reviews, but I definitely want you guys to get an understanding of what the Oilers are in for on the day of a game. So I will try to release this at noon on the game day. And yeah, so the next one you'll see is the 27th at noon as they take on the Calgary Flames for the last time this season. That really bothers me knowing that. And hopefully they'll meet in the playoffs. But yeah, this is the last Battle of Alberta for the season. And it is what it is. 3 times they've only played this time, which is kind of funny. Anyway, if you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, like the content I bring, feel free to hit like, share, and subscribe. Those of you that have followed me this far through all my blunders and mistakes, I still appreciate you guys following me. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe. Happy holidays. And always stay healthy, stay happy, stay hydrated. We will talk after the Christmas break. Merry Christmas and have a good holiday.
Tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite, they feeling. I could tear you apart.